Hello, Potato. How are you? In fact, when are you? When I am is still before Christmas, which is why Deadpool on a Deer is here and the lights are up and it's all still holly jolly in here. You are probably at least in January somewhere. Actually, you're probably not watching this. Nobody watches these videos because I don't know why. But you know what? That's fine because predominantly this channel is for my entertainment. If you like it, that's just a bonus. So why am I recording something before Christmas that I have no intention of releasing before Christmas? Well, it's because it's that time of the year. I think we did this last year too, when Taste of Home sends their special delivery crate. This should be winter 2023, might be winter 2024, but it's arrived fairly early enough in December that I think it's still going to be 2023. I may just say winter on it. I honestly don't remember if they have years on them or not. But yeah, it is the new Taste of Home winter crate. It has arrived before Christmas, which means there might actually be some Christmassy things in it, which will make this even more out of date if I'm putting it in the end of like January or something. But that's fine. That's fine. So this will be the first time the special delivery from Taste of Home faces off against no contender. We have no more loot crates. I haven't joined any other subscription services, and I don't have anything like surprise boxy nearby. I mean, I might, but not anything of the sort that I want to put up against this. So it will be just a special delivery Taste of Home crate, not a face-off. No crate face-offs. Crate face-offs are probably done and over with. So this is actually fairly heavy. Now, I mean, it has a cookbook in it, but there might be some other heavy stuff too. And again, there might be some Christmassy things. Usually they put that in the fall, but I don't think there was anything Christmassy in the fall thing this year. And I do think last year we did get like one Christmassy thing in the winter crate. So maybe we'll have that again, but let's not talk more. Let's open the crate. Let's see what's inside of it. If you're watching, if you haven't clicked away yet, you must be interested in what's inside the special delivery from Taste of Home crate. So let's count her down. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. Hey, you did it in the first try. That is a rarity. And see what is inside our special delivery crate. Now, you may wonder again, why am I recording this so far ahead of when I'm going to do the video? And that's because, of course, the special delivery Taste of Home crate is not mine. It's my wife's. She just allows us to view it on here first before she gets to see it. So I get to rip it open and look at it. Of course, she'll see it before you watch this video, but it's time travel and it's all convoluted. In any case, when I am, she hasn't seen this yet. When you are, she has. All right, clear? Good. What's inside the winter crate? It is that winter box. It doesn't say year on it. We are not going to look in the little booklet because the little booklet's full of spoilers and we like to look at everything as it comes. All right, well, we'll start off as always with our recipe cards, which are again on nice cardstock. I don't need to complain about them being on cheap cardstock anymore. We have the perfect winter salad, creamy white chili, what's in that? Chicken, onion, garlic, canola, maybe. Doesn't seem too bad. Shredded gingered Brussels sprouts, that's a big no. Caramelized apple hand pies, crustless spinach quiche, vegetarian buffalo dip made from vegetarian buffaloes, sour cream, cream cheese, so not vegan, ranch dressing mix, cheddar, black beans, buffalo wing sauce, that could be good, and slow cooker beef burgundy. Well, nothing like, lemonade or ham sandwich, and nothing particularly offensive. Looks pretty decent. Will we make any of those? I could see maybe doing the buffalo dip. I don't know though. I mean, kind of want to do it as a video, but cooking videos just are a lot of work. So what's in the box? We looked at the recipes. Let's look at the rest of the box. So I see, first of all, we do have from, looks like Zule. Yep, one of our regular box items. Zule brand, Zule Kitchen. We have a big old bread knife. Get a $5 gift card if you register it. Razor sharp serrated blade quickly cuts without tearing your bread. So yes, that's a bread knife. Also cuts through cakes and pineapples and tomatoes. All right. Zule bread knife, red. They're never colors that I think we would pick out, though. I wouldn't pick out a red. I'd pick out a black, but also kind of weird in that it looks like it's been taken out before. But I think it's just their packaging. Can we slide it out? We can slide it out. Stop. No, I don't want to stop. How to activate. Yes, I need to activate my knife. Or my wife's knife. Good heft to it. Handle feels solid. I mean, I have a... Honestly, I have a knife of choice already, though. I'm not complaining that it's like not a good item or anything. I'm saying, I've been using like the same knife we got at probably the state fair 20 years ago. I've been using, that's kind of, we have a couple knives from that like set from literally 20 years ago that are still my go-to knives. For being knives that were like 20 bucks for like 20 knives, they've actually, honestly, they've lasted really, really well. They are surprisingly like probably the best thing I've ever bought at the fair. And of course you can't buy them anymore because they're knives and they don't sell, only knives at the fair now are like Cutco. But yeah, that's nice. It's a nice thing. I don't know if it's the best thing in here, but it is in and of itself a quality item. Next up we have Joey. You know what? I've decided that maybe this is like switching, maybe it's joie, like joie de vivre. That's spelled like that, isn't it? Maybe it's joie. It's not Joey. It's not Joey. I'm gonna call it joie, I think, from now on until somebody tells me in the comments that no, it actually is Joey. But we'll go with joie. We have from joie a 4-pack of party spreaders. So plastic butter knives. But look, you can do them for deviled ham or alouette or not bad. Probably not a thing we would use. We actually have like, I mean, if we do party kind of things, it's usually Christmas, and then we have like some like old Target threshold ones that we use. But still, not bad. They look decent. Joie is usually a good brand, which is good because we have another thing from Joie I see in here. We have the silicone portion tray. So this actually might be a thing we could use. Because you could, it's silicone. Looks like you could like put soup or chili or stew or something in here, freeze it up and then pop it out and you have little soup cubes. Now to be fair, I'm pretty sure, unless these aren't to scale, the content of that bowl is more than what fits in that. But that's actually a pretty cool idea. And you can heat it inside this because it's silicone. I think we've probably found our favorite item for this box already. I like that. That I think I would genuinely use. So it's I'm assuming it's 1 cup each, not a quarter cup each. BPA free, dishwasher safe, oven and microwave safe, without the lid. This is not a toy. Keep away from children and pets. Sam's BPA. Oh, that's French. So that's why I think it's joie. It's in. I mean, I know it's probably sold in Canada. That's probably why it's in French as well. But I'm gonna call them joie. It's made in China though. No, that is like a genuinely, I think, useful item. I think we will definitely use that. Next up, another Zule kitchen item. I'm pretty sure we already have one of these, but not by Zule. Oh, you know what? We have one that's like combined, I think, with a spatula. And I think it was by maybe Joseph. So we probably won't get much use out of this because we already have like literally the same thing. And I do, whenever we do ground beef, I will use it. I have to say though, for a Zule item, this looks really cheap. It feels kind of brittle. I don't know. It doesn't feel as cheap as it looks, but it looks really cheap to me. But I mean, we've been doing this long enough now that I guess it's only a matter of time you're going to get duplicate items, or at least duplicate of the same kind of item. It's not the exact same item. We've gotten that before too, when they've thrown in a bonus item. But not bad. The Zule stuff, the way they like these $5 gift card things, always gives it very strong, like desperate Amazon vibes to me. I don't know why they do that. Because it feels like that's the kind of thing I expect when I buy from like a non-brand item on Amazon. That we'll give you a $5 gift card if you leave us a 4-star review. Kind of vibe to it. But honestly, the Zulay kitchen stuff that we've used has all been pretty uniformly good stuff. It's just that feels desperate to me. All right, moving on. We have a mountain. What are you? Measure, rinse, and strain. Is there an opening on this, or do I have to tear it open? I guess I have to tear it open. Well, that's fine. It opened easily enough. Okay, I thought it was like soft rubber, but it's not. It's hard. So it is a measuring cup with a built-in strainer, I guess. Measure and rinse grains, berries, and more. I guess you could, like, put your hand over like this and drain the water out. Could be good for if you're doing just like a single cup of rice. Measure quickly, measure 2 cups of grains, berries, and more. Strain fast, pour water out of built-in strainer. Rinse well, add water and swirl grains to rinse. Handheld size, easy to hold, and stores conveniently. That last part I question. This is kind of oddly shaped, and I don't think it's going to store conveniently in any of our drawers or cabinets. Who is this by? Talisman Designs. I think that's a new one. I think this could be good because normally when I make rice, which is like the only thing I personally usually strain, I would swirl it around in the rice cooker's basin and then pour it through a sieve to get the water out. So if I'm just making a single cup, this might actually be decent for that. I don't know. It's again, it doesn't look super nice, but it feels okay. The quality feels decent. It's smooth on the inside, kind of rough on the outside. I guess maybe to give a little bit of a better grip to it. And yeah, 2 cup. This is genuinely useful. Not a thing necessarily we need. We have plenty of measuring cups, but that could be good for straining like berries or stuff from the garden. All right, we're getting down to the bottom here. We have next from Key Kitchen, Kitchen Innovations. I think we've seen that brand before too. There's not a lot of paper shred in this one. I guess because there's so much product. We have a pasta scoop, but with a scraper on the end. That's interesting. 13-inch pasta server, 13-inch long, innovative and multi-purpose pasta server, integrated portion measures for single half. Oh, because you can put the spaghetti through there, I think. Before you cook it, single half portions, silicone tips to scrape without scratching, flexible and thin rounded silicone edge for ease of use in pots and bowls, 3-in-1. So I guess you'd measure your pasta through that hole there, and then you'd scoop it out of the pot with these bits. Maybe the half portions are when you put it through these. And then I'm not sure what the scrapey bit would be, because I guess maybe if you have some pasta sticking to the pan or the pot, you could just get in there and scrape it out that way without scratching up the pot. I do like the colors on it better of anything like we've received today. It's not red, at least. But again, we kind of have a go-to pasta scoop already, so I don't know that we have a lot of use for that. But I will say, I do think all the stuff has been, I think this looks a little cheap, but it doesn't feel too bad. I think we have all quality stuff. Nothing disposable. Nothing single use, nothing edible. So, I'm not missing anything, am I? I've done that before, where I think I've got everything and there's like one thing tucked under here, and no, they're not. And this is a really heavy book. I don't think it's any bigger than normal, but it is the Taste of Home all new most requested recipes, 268 top rated dishes today's home cooks love. Let's look at a few of them. Homemade sage sausage patties, pumpkin cheese coffee cake. So they're not organized then. Garden tomato salad, lemon herb quinoa, homemade antipasto, garlic, creamed spinach. No, thank you. Chipotle mac and cheese. I'm interested in that one. Air fryer nacho dogs, hot dogs, cheddar cheese sticks halved lengthwise, flour, yogurt, salsa, chili powder, jalapeno pepper. Could maybe do something else instead of that. Nacho flavored tortilla chips, cooking spray. Oh, that's interesting. Mushroom pork ragu, nope. Sheep pan salmon with simple bread salad, that's possible. So not a super themed one, but definitely interesting. Then hey, you get a lot of it. And when I finally do give in and make this a cooking channel, at least I will have plenty of cookbooks to work with. I mean, I have to borrow them for my wife, of course, but they're here. They're in the house. I can bring them into the void. Well, we have to go in the kitchen, wouldn't we? I can't really cook in. I can cook in here, but I don't want to get grease on the books and things. That would be bad. So now that we've looked through everything, it's time to rate that crate. So, actually, let's look through the little book now that we've looked at everything. Make sure I'm not... See, I would much rather have had that color, that color. Those colors are much nicer than what we received. Apparently these spreaders have become a staple in the test kitchen, so that's good. The pasta thing is a must-have. I feel like there used to be a lot more information on these pages. But, get the Essential Grilling Box Limited Edition. Ooh, no, I don't think we'll do that. All right, rating the crate. Rate that crate. What's best thing? Portion tray. We don't have anything like it. I think that is genuinely useful. I think that may actually get used because that would be good for like sauces, soups, chili, nacho cheese. If you get those big cans of nacho cheese, you can pour it in there and freeze it into cubes. That I think genuinely useful item there. Second place, I'm gonna go with the knife. We don't need it, but it feels good and solid. Zule Kitchen stuff is usually pretty good. Third place, we'll go with the measure and rinse and strain. If it's measure, rinse, and strain, that's 3 things, but it's a 2-in-1. Isn't that 3 things? I'm measuring, rinsing, and straining. That's 3 by my count. But I feel like my wife may use this for berries. We have another thing out of an older one of these boxes. I don't know if it may predate the channel, but it's kind of a silicone collapsible strainer thing that she uses for straining berries and stuff. I don't know if she might switch to this or not. But I could see using this for like small portions of rice. Like if I just want to do like a single cup. I think 2 cups would just be too hard to rinse in that small of a space. Fourth place, let's go with the pasta scoop. Feels decent enough. The rubber scraper, I mean, I've never needed to scrape the pasta pot, but maybe like I'm doing like mac and cheese or something. I don't know, but feels quality enough. Meaning 5th place is our party spreaders. Joie stuff's usually good. I mean, can we get for like peanut butter or stuff like that? My light is not. I think my light is dying. Oop, yep, there it goes. Yeah, my light just completely died. Well, that is not fantastic. Anyways, in lower light, yeah, this is I forgot what I was saying, but I'm impressed with these enough to put them in, we're in 5th place, meaning last place is the meat masher, or meat chopper. I really wish it had been the black version that shows in the pictures. It does look cheap, it doesn't feel cheap, but it looks cheap. And we already have what I think is probably a better version of it from, I think Joseph, maybe from Joie, but it has like a more of a spatula thing, I think, on the end of it, as this one's all hard plastic. Still perfectly serviceable, but I do like the one we already have better. And that about wraps up another crate. Will there be more after this? I have no idea. That's up to my wife if she wants to continue getting them or not. But I do feel this was a good crate. It certainly would have beat anything Loot Crate would have thrown at it. Again, nothing single-use, disposable, edible, and that's always a plus as far as I'm concerned. Everything here is decent. Nothing here really qualifies as a thing that had a hole in our life that this fills. But I do think this, the Joie portion tray might actually end up being something like that. It's not a thing that we necessarily thought we needed, but I think that would be useful again with like leftover soup and stuff. But now we have reached the end of another crate. I must pack this all back up so that my wife can look at it herself for the first time. So I will say farewell to you and do that. I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, perhaps say a little prayer for my dead light here. Hopefully I can get it to come back to life. That's weird. It's the light's on like it's just turned off, but it's not. It's just not coming on. That's annoying. I quite liked that light too. Oh well. Anyways, thank you for watching. Give me a say a prayer for my light, or maybe not a prayer. Maybe that's too much. But send happy thoughts to my light, and I will see you in the next video.